This text from yesterday said that Spence activated his rematch. Is that?
You heard Bomac. Spence has activated his rematch clause, which is supposed to take place in December, but I'm doubting it. And I know Espinoza and the Showtime bigwigs did not want this fight to happen, or at least happen late 2024. I think this rematch needed to happen. Unfortunately, Crawford was so dominant, it's not going to sell like the first fight did. I'm intrigued with this rematch. Not that I think Spence can win, but I want to see what Spence does differently. Can him and Derrick James make adjustments to be competitive in this fight, not win? Or is it that Terence Crawford messed up the bag for Errol Spence so bad that this is the only fight that he can make money off of? In other words, is Spence cashing out? Another thing, if this is the real revenge tour, why does Errol Spence and Crawford do it again at 147? There are no belts at 154, and Crawford took your belts at 147. But I can see why it's at 154. The fight's at 154 because that is one of the top excuses. Terence Crawford beat a weight-drained Errol Spence. He looked normal the first couple of rounds. He looked normal till he started getting touched. So when Crawford knocked this guy out at 154, there will be no more excuses. And if you're on the Errol Spence side, this should be motivation for you. Terence Crawford literally knocked you out the Canelo sweepstakes. Now they are talking about Terence Crawford fighting Canelo. He took your bag. To me, I don't see anything that Spence could do different. Crawford's the bigger puncher. He has the better jab. And let's not talk about footwork. And I commend Errol Spence for taking that rematch. He's the true warrior. For him to beat Crawford, in my opinion, is gonna take a miracle. And if he could perform that miracle in 6 months or whenever the fight takes, I give him full credit. Crawford's style is all wrong for him. I do not think he has a skill set to compete with Terence Crawford. By the way, I gotta say this after every video, Derrick James and Al Heyman did not want this fight. Anyway, do you give Errol Spence any chance to win the rematch? Or at least make him competitive? I think Errol Spence will do slightly better in the fight, but I still think Crawford will end up knocking him out. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.